Hello there guys, and welcome to another review video, or much rather another overview video, But this one is a bit different because this time I am looking at something that I have not looked over before, and this is Forky from Toy Story 4. Now this actually is not a Forky that was produced by the toy manufacturer that is doing the Toy Story 4 toys. This Forky was actually made the same way as Forky in the movie. That's right, I made them myself. I made them exactly out of the materials, or almost all of the same materials that Bonnie used to make her Forky in the movie. And I know that there are going to be some people that are a bit confused about the fact that he's named Forky, but he's made from a spork. Well, you know, Bonnie made him. She was the one that gave him his name. And, you know, she's like 6 in the movie. I mean, she's going to kindergarten. That's my guess about how old she's supposed to be. You know, a little girl doesn't really know the difference between a fork and a spork, so she just assumed that she was using a fork, and so she named him Forky. You know, just having the character be named based upon what a child would probably call him. So, now to go on with the story about how I came about this Forky right here. Well, first, I'm going to bring in an earlier Forky that I made. This one right here. Now, this one was made from a black spork that I had in my drawers. And, you know, I was not able to find any white sporks anywhere in my local stores or in my local restaurants. I'm sure that some of you may point out, oh, you could have gone to this place or that place. They have white sporks there. So, but anyway, I'll go ahead and tell you where I eventually did find white sporks to use for the finalized version of Forky. I made this one right here with a black spork, kind of as a practice run. And, you know, I used purple for the eyebrows and mouth, as well as purple pipe cleaner, because I wanted to have this prototype have a consistent color scheme. And on the legs, I have prototype Forky on each of the legs, because I just wanted to pay homage to the fact that this was a prototype. So, no real character background for this black sporky or Forky. I have not come up with a backstory for him or anything. I just made him for the sake of practice for making the finalized Forky. So anyway, let us begin. Now, finding the material for making a homemade Forky was very easy for the most part, in most cases, although finding a white spork, as I said, was the most difficult, because as I said, I have looked in my local stores and my local restaurants, and I was not able to find any sporks, white sporks to be exact. In fact, most of the stores that I did go to did have knives, forks, and spoons, but they did not have sporks. So what I ended up doing was actually purchasing a box of 1,000 sporks on Amazon, and that is where I got the spork that I used to make this Forky right here. So yeah, I managed to get a white spork to use for my custom-made Forky, which is kind of odd calling him custom, because the Forky in the movie was also a custom too, because he was made by a child out of, you know, plastic and, you know, craft materials. So, yeah, I do happen to have plenty of sporks now, all thanks to this this character right here. And the pipe cleaner that I used, which is a red one because Bonnie used a red one to make her Forky in the movie, although this one is a bit sparkly compared to, I think, in the movie. I'm not sure if I think the one in the movie was more standard pipe cleaner, because I'm pretty sure that there's a standard pipe cleaner and then the sparkly ones. And I'm also pretty sure that the arms are actually not as long as in the movie. I did need to make the hands for Forky right here. You know, it does move up and down. It's not attached or anything. In fact, I could actually just take the arms off if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I could do that. And the feet, I even actually wrote Bonnie's name under the popsicle sticks because I wanted this to look as much like Forky in the movie as possible. You know, with Bonnie writing her name on the bottom of Forky's feet, which she's also done with Trixie, as shown in the short Toy Story movie, The Time Forgotten, and Toy Story 4 also shows that she wrote her name right where Andy's name used to be written. I'm not sure how she managed to get rid of Andy's name. Maybe she used some sort of a paint to cover up Andy's name, like what was done in Toy Story 2, you know, to write her name on Woody's foot. So, you know, it's great to see Bonnie continuing the tradition of writing her name on the feet of her toys, much like what Andy used to do with Woody and Buzz and Jessie and Bullseye, and Bonnie does the same thing for Trixie, and we also saw it with Woody, and now with Forky. And the face, well, the eyes are googly eyes, in case you have not even noticed that. One of them being a much smaller one, and the other one being a little bigger, but, you know, I actually started out with using two of the bigger eyes. Well, I think, yeah, two of the eyes, they're the same size, but then I looked at an image online of Forky and saw, oh wait, his eyes are not the same size. And then what I did was use one of the bigger eyes and then another eye that's the same size as this one, but you know, with testing, I discovered that that was too big. So I went ahead and scaled it down one size and used one of the smallest eyepieces from the googly eyes that I got, and then one of the next size eyes. And I also used a Sharpie's marker to make the rainbow. I think the rainbow in the movie was a sticker, but I did not want to bother searching around for any stickers for me to use, so I just used a Sharpie's marker to make that instead. Oh, and the popsicle stick is actually from a chocolate ice cream bar that I got. I could not find any of the popsicle sticks that come just as the popsicle sticks, no ice cream or popsicles on them. So I just bought some ice cream bars that had popsicle sticks in them, and as soon as I was done eating the ice cream, I just used the stick. And lastly, another thing to point out is his lower body, as well as his eyebrows and the mouth. I think that in the movie, Bonnie used clay for this section and the eyebrows and the mouth. But what I used was Model Magic, which is an air drying clay. You know, for the lower section right here, I actually took some white Model Magic and then added in a bit of orange in there, you know, to make it look more like in the movie, because in the movie it was not a perfect white color, and I wanted to have the same case be done right here. So that right there is my own Forky, based upon what we see in Toy Story 4, the 4th movie in the Toy Story series. So thank you so much for watching this, and I'm pretty sure that lots of you have already done this, or maybe after you've watched this video review, you may be encouraged to also do your own custom Forky. But good luck with trying to find any white sporks if you can, because I had a hard time with finding them, and in the end I just ordered them off of Amazon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Hey there guys, this is a little post review scene right here. And you may notice that the quality of the video looks a lot better than what you just saw, and that's because I am using a brand new camera that I have purchased from eBay, and I got it because I needed to get a camera that records in much better quality than the previous one that I had. Now, I did do the review on Forky using my previous camera because this one had not arrived yet. From the time that this particular scene was recorded, the camera just was delivered today, and I just thought that I would make this short little post commentary, or I suppose you could call it a commentary. I'm not quite sure if that's accurate, but I just wanted to make this short little video to announce that I got a brand new camera, and I may start using this one as my main one. So just wanted to let people know that future reviews will have quality changed or improved upon, and you know, I may do maybe a short music video with Forky right here, using the song "I Can't Throw You Away," or "I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away," like in the movie Toy Story 4. And speaking of which, I did also happen to get the original 3 Toy Story movies on DVD today. I saw that Target had them, and I figured that I could get them. I did have the first 2 movies on VHS from when I was a kid. I even remember getting the second movie for my birthday, and I did also see that movie 2 times in the theater. It was a pretty good movie, but I never got a copy of the 3rd movie until now, and the 4th movie from the point that I am recording this is still in theaters. And I'm pretty sure some of you have seen it already, and some of you are planning on seeing it, but haven't already. So just wanted to do this short little after video to announce this. So I thank you for waiting this long, and I look forward to doing future videos.